Going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me in today's video. We're getting straight into this because I've literally just got back from the garage. As you can see by the title of the episode today, we are doing the exhaust system on the Fiesta. Finally, it's getting done. Now, as you can see here, I've got part of it here. This is a stainless. This is a full. That's right, a full stainless steel. As you can see, this exhaust system. This is a MILLTEK. And the AirTech downpipe. So this is a stainless steel exhaust system all the way from the turbo back. I've just come back from the garage to have this centre section custom made up there to meet the downpipe. I don't know if you guys can see, but it goes up there to meet up the downpipe, so then I can run it all the way back. I'm excited. So I had that made up there this morning. And I said to him, don't worry about fitting the rest of it, I'll do it when I get back here, because I've got to get back here and cut the diffuser, because I've got obviously a single exit tip now instead of a twin exit. I know a lot of you like the twin exit. I like the twin exit. I might even go down that route later on, give it a bit of time, see how we get on. And yeah, I decided to go back to a single exit for now. Obviously I have no choice with this back box as well. As you can see, that looks quite nice. I do like that. I've polished it up in that so it looks nice and shiny. So I need to cut this rear diffuser in a little while. So I've literally just got back, so I need to let it cool down. It's got quite cool quite quick. So yeah, I need to fit this part, which goes over the rear beam, to meet up with the back box. I'm guessing that part goes over the back box, because how that's angled. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Right, so this isn't a how-to video, this is nothing like that, so don't get your hopes up thinking, oh, he's showing us how to do it. No, I'm just showing you what it will look like once it's had a full. This is a TDCi, don't forget. This is and there's not many, well, to be honest, there's not any companies out there that make full systems for these cars, so you have to get it custom made. And this time round I've done it. I've got a MILLTEK system from a Fiesta ST 2-litre petrol. It all matches up to the centre. You just need that little hoop there, and then the rest is the same, absolutely the same. You just need that little hoop. So anyone out there looking to do the same sort of thing, or struggling to find a exhaust system in stainless steel for your Fiesta, just buy a second-hand one or a brand new one, whatever you want to do, from a 2-litre petrol. And make sure you get the straight centre section. If you get one with the box in it, you've got a bit of a kink in it, so you have to have that. You're better off getting the straight centre section from someone who's got a de-resonated centre section, which what that is from MILLTEK. So then it's a bit easier for the welder than just to weld a hoop or pipe that goes over the rear subframe to meet up with the downpipe. And then yeah, like I said, the rest of it's completely the same. So it's a cheaper way of buying an exhaust system for this car, and the diameter is massive compared to what was on it before. As you can see, full stainless steel from the turbo back. Right guys, you join me a few days later. Well, it's been now a week. I'm sorry, the video just went from me, I don't know what I was doing, laying down the ground, looked like I was installing something. The problem is the centre pipe that goes over the rear beam to connect to the downpipe didn't match up. It's sort of pushing the centre pipe over to the passenger side, so I knew I needed to get that cut and then welded up to have a nice straight piece so it all gets done and matches up. So the exhaust is completely done. I went to an exhaust place, so shout out to Long Life Exhaust Systems in Southampton. Down there, sort of like St Mary's. If you're from Hampshire, Southampton area, you know, down there, that sort of area. So if you want to get an exhaust done, I recommend going down there. He's a really good chap down there. He done the whole system for me. So yeah, extended the centre section, because when I went to get the exhaust done from him originally, he made the hoop that goes over the subframe at the front that connects to the downpipe to the centre section, so he made that pit now. So I am literally limitless. I can get any exhaust system I want on this car now, because now I've got that centre section made up, and it's also can be split as well. So if I can keep the centre section, and I can have a whole new exhaust system from the back box to the downpipe, because he made a connection in the middle where the hoop that comes over the downpipe, the subframe, the hoop part of the pipe has a connection part where I can unbolt it and I can remove the whole system if I wanted to and replace it with a whole new one, which will literally mount straight up to the original TDCi style exhaust. So now I can get any exhaust system I want on this car. I'm not going to do that. This has been a pain in the ass trying to get it done. He's done a really good deal on this, so yeah, he did it. So I came back here to fit the exhaust system, as you were seeing in my videos. The exhaust is on. There's a lot more been done as well, as you can sort of see. It's been, like I said, it's been a week, so a lot has been done on the car since you last saw it on this video. The problem with the exhaust tip sat behind the bumper. It is so far in you couldn't actually see it, right? And I was under the car and I measured. I was 35mm too short. The centre section is 35mm too short because somebody chopped it off originally, and it's just too short. So next day I went back down to the exhaust place. He then added a 35mm extension in the middle, and I said to him, can you just weld the whole entire exhaust system up? So he's welded the whole entire centre section up to the rear back box, so the entire system is completely welded now. Awesome. That means no leaks or anything like that, which is good. And he's added that extension in the middle, which now the exhaust tip just comes out perfect. It's just enough for what and as you can see, it looks good. So it's been on a week, so I now have a mesh part that I've just literally installed. I have glued this. I've taken the bumper off. I've just put the bumper back on. I've glued it and I've screwed it in place. It's never coming off. Same as the diffuser as well. I've painted it satin black, and I've added this little rubbery trim piece around the cut as well, just to sort of neaten up the cut. And yeah, as you can see, it's completely on. The whole exhaust has now been done. As you see, he's put a kink in the middle there of that rear, that centre strengthening brace in the middle of the car, so he's put a little bit of a kink up and over to miss that, and yeah, and all the way down. So this now is a full stainless steel turbo back exhaust system, so it's completely stainless steel all the way through. Awesome. 3-inch as well. Now a lot of you are going to be saying, go on then, start it up, let's listen to it. I will start it up. Now this is a performance exhaust system which is really quiet. I wanted a quiet exhaust. Look at the size of that back box at the back. It has no centre boxes. It is straight piped from the turbo to the back box. There's no boxes in the middle at all, as you can see. I've got a decat on here from MILLTEK as well, so you're expecting it to be stupidly loud. You've been for a surprise. Here we go. That is it. That just sounds like a normal car exhaust rumble, or just a normal Fiesta sound like it did before when it had a standard back box on there. It's performance, you see. And look at the size of that back box. It is massive. And if you don't believe me, I've got a downpipe. See? Stainless turbo back exhaust system. And it sounds like that. That is perfect. I didn't want this thing loud. As you know, I don't like the sound of diesels. I don't want a loud diesel. This thing, when it was loud before, it is good for about 15 minutes when you're out driving around. Like, yeah, it sounds good. After a while, an hour out driving, God, all you want is peace and quiet in the car. You want to listen to your music, or you just want to sit there in quiet, have a slight tone in the background so you can actually hear the engine. But, oh man, I didn't really enjoy having a loud car, especially a loud diesel. So this is absolutely perfect. Now, like I said, this system is from a ST petrol and it's been adapted to fit. So I've sort of done sort of a experiment, shall we say, on this exhaust. A lot of people know there's not a performance exhaust for the diesel 1.6 HDI Fiesta engine. There's probably one company out there or two companies that make them, but they're quite expensive. So if you want to do what I've done, get the MILLTEK system, or get whatever system you can. Make sure it doesn't have a centre box, make sure it is the completely straight pipe centre section, the de-resonated section, should I say, and then it all fits up to the end there, where you just get that bit custom made to go over the rear subframe to meet the downpipe, and then that's it. The rest of the system is completely 100% fits on here, as you can see. You might need to do a little bit of an extension in the middle. Like I said, 35mm is what it was for me, to extend the back box out so the tip sort of just sticks out a little bit, as you can sort of see. And then that's it. This exhaust cost me in the end 150 quid, completely all done. 100 quid for the exhaust, and whatever it was to 50, 60 quid to get the rest of the system, you know, custom made to fit. He did it for me that price because I work for a company around the corner, so we get on well. I will give it a few revs and let you listen. And that's it. That is more than enough. This exhaust has been on now for about a week. Sorry I'm talking a lot in this video, but yeah, this exhaust has been on a week, and the tone is changing every time I'm driving it. So it's obviously bedding in, it's getting used to the diesel-y sort of side of this, I'm guessing, and it's building up loads of soot inside, dirty diesel stuff, you know, whatever's happening there. So the exhaust tone is changing. I've noticed driving over here to the workshop that the exhaust tone has changed slightly. It's got deeper inside the car. You can actually hear it now. You could hear it before, but now it's sort of like a real deep hum. It's not annoying, it's just there in the background. You can have your music on and you can't hear it at all. Perfect, which is what I was after. So, sorry this video was all over the place. Sorry I went from installing it to the end here, but there we go. A lot of you wanted me to do this, get it done on the Fiesta. It's done, and we're going to move on to the next project. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy this thing for what it is, because I have literally done quite a lot. We've lowered the car. It is now a 35mm drop, full turbo stainless steel exhaust system on. Got a new diffuser, painted satin black, new mesh grille, all been glued and stuck to the bumper now. And I can ask for this thing to be any better. We've had today as well, got new car mats in here as well, all fresh. It's looking all nice in here. I haven't done much more in the interior, guys, so as you know, I don't really bother my interiors too much. I'll just make it look sort of, you're in here all the time. If you want to paint things in here and make it too over the top, that's up to you. But for me, I like it nice and clean and not over the top, because you've got to look at it all day and you've got to sit in there and it's like, so I like it nice and clean. And yeah, I'm happy. It's coming along nicely. And that's a nice stance, that's a nice height. And as you can see, I painted the brake calipers yellow as well. So yeah, we've done the boost pipe here, and everything else has been done, all custom made. Did all that. Got 110 injectors back in there, doing their thing. This intake isn't staying. Obviously, when I do the bigger turbo, then I'm going to have an intake coming across down there with an air filter. This is just temporary, obviously, because I didn't have an airbox, so it will disappear soon. Don't worry. But it does create a lot of good turbo whooshes, whooshy sounds, shall I say. Before I go, I do have some more pits to fit. I've got a new steering end here, end link to fit to the car, and it looks it's like that basically. It controls your steering, because mine on the driver's side is slightly, the boot is split and it's all looking ganky and horrible. So I've got a new one that I will be fitting, so stay for a video for that soon. I will do, like, I'm doing hands-on videos and how-to videos still, so stay around for that if you want to know how that's getting done. And also, very quickly before I leave, a massive shout out and thank you to Sam's Detailing and my mate Steve down at Unit 7 Detailing in Eastleigh. You want to get some Sam's Detailing products, I recommend grabbing this spray wax and ceramic boost. I tell you, you're not going to find any better products out there than these two, especially the ceramic boost as well. Sort of protects the car for 3 months. You wash the car like normal, soapy water, sponge, rinse it all off. On a wet body, just dust and spray this all over the bodywork, then just rinse it off, and that's it. And then put this to one side for another 3 months. You won't need to use it until 3 months later, because this will last 3 months on any surface, glass, lights, wheels, bodywork. 3 months protection, brilliant. Spray wax is also absolutely amazing. Probably I've used a lot of waxes in the past and spray, you know, polish and stuff like that, and this stuff is absolutely amazing as well. I'm not being paid by Sam's Detailing or Unit 7 or anything like that, so I'm not bigging this up by any means, or them saying promote our stuff. I'm not. I'm doing it on my behalf, because I've used a lot. I don't really like cleaning cars, as you know. If you follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, Instagram down below. As you know, I don't like cleaning cars, so anything that makes my life easier and quicker, these two bits are amazing. Also, for £15, buy their microfiber drying towel. The drying towel is absolutely amazing. It holds so much water, you can literally dry the whole car, like a nice small Fiesta like that, or a Focus. And you go to bring it out at the end, and there's no water in the towel, which is really, really bizarre. It sort of like evaporates in the towel. So £15 for a drying towel, I'll recommend getting that. These are £9.50 each. Bargain. Grab yourself some Sam's detailing stuff. And if you live in Hampshire, go to Unit 7 in Eastleigh, speak to Steve down there. He also has these in stock for you to buy from his shop as well. So go down there and grab some of that awesome stuff and get his advice on what to use on your car. He also valets cars as well, if you want to get that done. There will be a video coming on this. I will go to his unit and we will watch him work his magic on some cleaning products on some real nice expensive cars. So stay tuned for that video too. Thanks guys very much for watching. This has been the exhaust episode. This has been the exhaust episode on the Fiesta. We have a full turbo back stainless steel exhaust system all the way through now. And it looks great. See you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember, follow me on Instagram, AJ Focus, Facebook, AJ Focus. Grab the merchandise on teespring.com. AJ Focus Storefront. I'll see you later on. Thanks very much for watching.